also, if my volume, if my game or I get very staticky, please let me know. I will stop immediately. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. It's because my computer is dying. So, it will probably continue to do that until I get a new computer, which I will be adding to my throne once I find the one that I want to go with. But just as a heads up. So if that happens, I will try and pause what I'm doing. Usually it's like a minute, maybe 2, and then it disappears. It's just a pain in the ass. But if it happens, please let me know. And we will go from there.
When you can join us here.
All right. We're going to head up to Olympus. We're going to start with the Vistas right away. And we're going to head up.
This way this time. Tula, ready?
It doesn't help. I think Twitch is... Oh, yeah. Twitch has been having major issues, too. Because now it's not counting lurkers, either.
Right clever of old man Kronos to recruit a bunch of bitter dead against us, ain't it? We got them killed.
Like, you can't see it.
Reckon the payback's only fair. More chances for me handiwork to shine.
But from my perspective, it looks like it's only like 2 people in chat. So, yeah, everything is breaking. It's a hot mess. And there are clips. This is not like an isolated incident. Like, there are clips of... There was one streamer who decided to do it as a test. And, like, I think had... with the lurkers was 715. And then she asked everyone to type in chat for like a minute. And her view count, literally, because she was showing it, like sharing it with chat, jumped up to like 950. Just because people were chatting. So there's definitely some weird shit happening. Plus, I know they got rid of a bunch of the servers, so a lot of the servers are working overtime.
On my authority.
You all can't see it, and I'm just pressing on, but like my OBS is flashing. So like this is just where we're living right now, and we're gonna deal with it. All right. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's wild. Honestly, it is a wild time. Ooh. We got lots of good options. We're gonna go see Mommy next.
The old special? I was saving that for you. Here's salt.
Hi, Mama.
I meant to warn you, by the way, to not engage with a big burly lion-maned fellow who sometimes stalks about the streets out there.
You must mean Heracles. We've already met, and I gathered that I ought to keep my distance.
Yeah, it's so...
He says he serves the gods, but he's a threat.
And then there's so many people that are talking about it too. I've tried asking before for a review of issue, and they're just like, no, that's just how it is, and you have to live with it. It's so wild. And the thing is, like, it's not just an isolated incident, right? Then we have OBS patch 32, which I've been trying to warn everyone, don't update. I have it in my settings that OBS has to ask me before it can update. Because I typically wait a month to 6 weeks before I update that shit because of like what we see with OBS 32 right now. I've been getting buffering, video, audio, desync, and skipping. At first I thought it was my internet and everything else looks fine, so I'm blaming Twitch. Yeah, and it's hard to mod for a lot of streams recently because like just things will go so out of sync. And half the time I think it's my internet. And then I lower the quality and then realize, oh shit, no, it's just it makes it harder as a creator to do this stuff. And especially since this is full time for me, like, it's just not, it's very stressful. I'll have like 80 names in chat, people lurking, working because we try to have a nice chill space, and it'll still say 40. And when people are active or something, like words on stream, it jumps up to 60. Yeah, it's wild. Like I said, I've seen it. Yes, Salem, is it wild? Yeah, Salem says is wild. Like I said, that one person that was, and they took a clip. I can send it to you, Fawn, too. But like the person was like, yeah, I just want to do an experiment real quick. And we could see, they were showing their stream manager. And you could see the number, 715. And then she was like, all right, now type 1 in chat. Even if you're just lurking, just if you could type 1 real quick. And literally we saw the number skyrocket to like over 900. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Because I was like, okay, this is not an isolate. It's also just, it's so... Like, I try not to look at numbers. But it has been really nice over the last, like, month that our CCV has been growing. Like, our concurrent viewer count. Are we anywhere near partner numbers? Absolutely not. But like it has been nice that we're starting to see some growth and the community's growing. We're almost at 2K followers here on Twitch, which is really cool. But then it's really disheartening to just see, like, I think it was most of last week, I was like visually seeing I was at 8, people in chat most of the time. But then all of a sudden it would jump up to 30 or it would jump up to 20. And it's just very confusing. And as someone, and I realize this is a me thing, but as someone who has anxiety, I constantly think I'm doing something wrong. Because, like, how are that many people leaving that quickly? Is it because I'm not entertaining? And are people not having fun? And then remembering, oh no, there's all these other things. Numbers are also how they decide so much stuff, so even if you don't look at it often, it's still really messed up. Yeah. Yeah. And it makes it very confusing. Because I don't use, like, they have a stats manager, and at least for viewer count, I don't use Twitch's number. I use a specific website that'll do it, that I have a bit more faith in. Exactly, it sucks. I was going from 40 to 50 to 60, and I was like, maybe it's almost time for a partner push. Nope, huge drop. Yeah. Which I know they've changed the partner things too. So instead of like 8 streams of needing 75 concurrent viewers over like a 2-month period, you now need like 6 streams. But like, it's wild. Do you think they might be experimenting on the viewer thing because they recently made changes to what you need to unlock partner? I suspect it's because they got rid of a bunch of servers. That's my guess. And because of that, the servers are working overtime. I suspect it's that. I think they're also not happy, and they might be looking at, like, if you think about this past September wasn't as memorable as other Septembers, I would say. Like, I was very happy that a lot of my friends were making bank and stuff like that, but it just didn't really feel like there was a lot kind of happening. And if you look at what like the changes were for September in terms of incentives and stuff, there really weren't that many initiatives to kind of do that. So I'm wondering if they're really, with this update, looking to see how active everybody is. Because I have a sinking suspicion, and this is, like I said, this is not facts, this is just me looking at things. I think they're looking to see how many people are online and present, and we may or may not see a subscription increase in terms of price. Like exactly you said, I appreciate being there whenever way works for them, but I get the stress that people hate me because brains are mean. Oh, they're so mean. Imagine this is really heavily impacting smaller streamers. Maybe that's why they're not being proactive about this. Well, I mean, yes and no, because the person that did the clip is a partnered streamer. And like, the difference between 700 and 900 is still pretty big, right? Especially if you're looking at like getting sponsorships and trying to do more paid opportunities and stuff. Or even like simply what I'm doing for Thursdays, trying to get a game key. I submitted a form for, I want to play the Buy Sweet Carol game because it looks fun. It looks interesting. And I love supporting indie developers, and it looks like a fun time. So, but like literally when I was filling out the form, they ask how many followers I have. And on some forms, they ask for how many concurrent viewers do you have. And you will not get opportunities if your view count is not high enough. So it's just, and it doesn't help, like I said, because then you get in your head, especially if this is like something like me or Fawn or a few of us, that this is either part-time or a full-time thing. So it just gets very alarming. So yeah, I don't know. We don't know when they're gonna fix it, if they're gonna fix it. Honestly, in this economy, I'm at the point of like of the thing that I sent to Lamia, which was if you give a mouse a cookie, but instead of it saying if you give a mouse a cookie, it what did it say? Hang on, I gotta pull it up because it was such a mood. Here we go, I'll pop it up. I'll pop it up on stream because it's perfect. Hang on. I feel like this is a mood, y'all. Hang on. I feel like this is such a mood, honestly. Please give a bitch a break. I work very hard. I'm trying my best. I'm so tired all the goddamn time. I saw this on Twitter and I was like, yep, this is such a mood, honestly. Such a mood. But yeah, it's just weird times that we're living in, y'all. And it's so tiring. And like I very much realize a lot of these are like first world problems, but it's just like we're not trying to have, lobster and steak dinners every night. I just want my cottage in the woods with good Wi-Fi and to just create fun things with my friends. That's legitimately it. I'm so chill with that. I feel like that's a very reasonable ask, Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's me asking too much. Cancel me.
Oh, he's just a big downer. I cure his injuries, yet still he incurs more, and not even I possess the power yet to cure his
so
spirit.
tiring.
The dead have more cheer than a man like that. Now come, I've curses to concoct.
Let's see. Let's do enfeeblement of cowards, because it just
A curse upon them all.
such a vibe. Shelter and peace? No, in this account, it's homophobic. Homophobic.
Seek vengeance, sorceress.
So alright, let's see. I definitely want Hera. You got what, 4 more slots? It's valid and you're probably not wrong. Yep. So cynical about big corporations like Twitch, so I tend to assume the worst. I don't know how healthy that is, but I also don't think I'm wrong. It's confusing. No! I don't think you're wrong either. And it's very, very disheartening. And, it's all over, right? Because, who knows what's going to happen with TikTok in, the coming weeks, months, if it's going to be non-existent, which is then also confusing because then, in order to grow on Twitch, you need to also post on these other platforms. But it seems like every other day these platforms are being problematic because, I've been hearing stuff about Blue Sky now, so it's just can we just not? Can we just not? I appreciate the validation because it literally feels like I'm losing grasp on reality sometimes. Because how can people be so cruel? Capitalism, corporate greed, and fear. Fear drives people to do ridiculous things. I got sent an article that I guess the CEO of Blue Sky is very problematic and has been saying a lot of really messed up things. I think it was Sin that sent it to me because Sin changed their name. Because I was like, what? Because I didn't know. And then even that's like tiring because it's like, oh my god, like. Thank you, Fawn. Okay, then that validates me because I was like, I'm pretty sure that's happening. I just haven't had a chance to look into it because I've been kind of dealing with stuff and deleting messages from people that speak out against them. Yeah. So, but it's like, oh boy, where are we going next? And the exhaustion of then, okay, yet another platform then to do. Because as creators, right, like we're wearing 6 or 7 different hats. So it's fine. I'm happy to do that, especially if, you know, we're doing it for the right reasons and calling people out that are very problematic. I'm all about that life. But it's also just like, your girl's tired. You know?
The fates are gone then, yes? According to Hermes? Quite the unfortunate
Thank you,
turn
Fun.
of
Yeah,
events,
I
if
was like,
true.
I've seen bits and
If
pieces.
Kronos is bent on vengeance, it only makes sense that he would take it out on them, not just on us.
Yup.
Let's do Sworn. Change it up a little bit. I am, Pandora. Guess who I am? I am Caleb from Love and Deep Space. In his cyborg picture. Am I wrong? Am I wrong though? No. Thank you. Yeah, like there's people that still use Twitter as their main text, but I get it because how do we have a safe space when we have to keep abandoning ship when CEOs show their true face? Well, it's that, and I think to add on to that too, Fawn, because I think you pointed out something that I think a few of us also remember too, right? Like, it is really difficult to get, if once you have an established audience somewhere or a network, it is really hard to get them to move, right? We saw that a few years ago with like what was happening with, I think it was like, there was like the sub off Twitch movement thing, right? Because there was a time where we were asking for, hey, instead of subbing to the channel, like, please consider using these other alternative methods. Heads up, y'all, we have an ad incoming. And we didn't really, like, the thing is, right, like, reading happens.
The stench of death lies a rejuvenating spring, etched from a block of stone into the likeness of the Verger goddess and the Underworld's rightful queen.
But we didn't really see that crossover happen. So it's just like, okay, then what do we do, you know? Because we still have to make money. Also, 99%, 99.99 CEO will fall into the same fucking box. Yep. I think with excessive income, the saying absolute power corrupts absolutely comes into play because in capitalism, money is absolute power. Yep. You right. I mean, we see it in the games we play. Heck. Kronos is a fuck ton of power. Zeus has a fuck ton of power. Power corrodes. We see it in Baldur's Gate 3. Dropping lyrics so my view counts. Love you. That was a round of applause. Can I get someone to snooze the ad, please? That was incredible. Yeah, and the thing is, like, it
bid you shine for me again tonight.
installs such a fear.
Little star, you grow
thing.
in strength and knowledge rapidly. How proud your headmistress must be that you are able to surpass her finally.
Oh my god,
Yet
Selena!
we know
It's
the burden that you
Celine!
bear.
Yeah. Oh, Selena, you're gonna eat very well. Wow, perfect. I know, I was like, the perfect timing. I love her, your honor. I want Fair to do a cosplay of Celine. I want Pandora to do a cosplay of Medea. I will be Artemis. Or I'll be Melinoe. I don't mind. I generally have to work though. I am not done working. You are so good, Selena. We love you, random lurker. But that's the thing. I've been seeing some people panic about that. Like I was I forget which stream I was hanging out in last night. And they raided into a smaller streamer. And the smaller streamer, like every 10 minutes was just like, hey lurkers, if you wouldn't mind just putting a number 1 in chat, just so like your lurk counts and stuff like that, that'd be so appreciated. And I was like, you are putting so much pressure on someone that should not have to worry about that stuff. Right? Because like you don't want to call out your lurkers. They're there to lurk. So it's just like, it sows fear and it sows chaos, and that's how miscommunication happens.
Behold my light.
I love you. Okay. We're gonna do Lunaray.
And then wield my light with grace.
It's like a paradox of wanting to support smaller spaces and businesses, but if they gain too much success, they abandon their base almost every time. Yep. And I mean, there's been a lot, like this platform is great and has done great things. I'm very grateful for it because I wouldn't be in the space or have the friends that I do without it. But it's also like, right, we've talked about it before, right? You can have nuance. You can appreciate a thing, but still be critical about it. Let's go with Poseidon on this one. You know? So it's just, it adds a lot of pressure to like people that are new in the space and learning how to stream. That's been like one of the number 1 questions I've been getting, like with some of my like stream consultation work. Is like, hey, like, I'm worried about numbers and I'm worried about this. And the fact of the matter is they shouldn't have to. Like, it's good to me. I look at my numbers once a month, and that's when I do my Twitch stats. Because if you look at it from stream to stream, it's too stressful.
We're getting closer to the snowy peaks that we call home. The biting chill is all part of our natural defenses, courtesy of Elder Goddess Demeter. We even have wondrous automatons holding our foes at bay. You'll be amazed.
Hang on. I'm gonna pull up on my phone because I can't look over at OBS because OBS is just flashing. So hang on. I will catch up with you in just a moment, chat. Also, hi YouTube. I see you. I haven't forgotten you. You're there. I'm probably going to talk about this once with community and then fucking drop it after that in my space, but I'm privileged that I don't have to financially worry about how this impacts me, but other creators will have bigger impacts. Yeah. With this shit because it's their main or only income and it's not fucking fair they have to worry about this stuff. Yeah. Yep. Every time, and it's such a known thing for marginalized communities, especially sex workers who pioneer new media, tech, and platforms. Yep. Yep. It's a fucking nightmare. You know? And at one point, fun fact, Twitch used to fully cover like 50% of my rent. I'm trying to get it back to that, but it's also like, that's a lot to, like, what was it? Queso. Actually, I saw this clip of Queso. If you don't know who Queso is, Queso won Streamer of the Year last year and is one of the, he is all over TikTok. He blew up thanks to his TikTok like stuff. He's got a very simple setup. He has 2 monitors. He's got a camera that is pointed right at his face. He's in a dark room typically. He's got a very chill vibe, but he's done brilliant with marketing and stuff like that. But the clip in question that I'm talking about was brilliant because he actually called out a couple people in his community, not by name, but he was talking about like some people I guess made a comment of like, well, it's only like this amount of money to sub to queso and stuff. He's like, that's a lot of money in this economy. Like, I will never ask anyone to spend that amount of money. I think he said like $5 or maybe it was $8. I don't know. It was one of those. But like, you know, that is such a thing of like, he was like, if you think that that's not a lot of money, go ahead and buy that for, you know, 8 people in chat. Like, put your money where your mouth is. But I will never ask anyone to do that. And it was like, this is someone also coming from someone, Queso, I think at one point was living in his car, was at one point homeless and stuff like that. So, like, gets it. Is very, very ableist to say, like, hey, that's not a lot of money. That is a lot of money for some people. Let's see. Oh man, that reminds me of OnlyFans trying to completely abandon the very niche that set them apart from everything else, which was their sex workers. Yeah. Let Twitch and the advertisers pay for it. Yeah. That's why I always say use your Prime. And I try and give you all, we try and do the discount once a month, you know, just because I try and make things as accessible as possible. It's tough. And I've said this before, if I could choose what ads I would run, I would choose the ones that promote my friends that are also doing awesome shit in the space. Those are the ads I would love to see. Like, I would love to see an ad of like Fawn, you know, playing Silk Song, or Selena, you know, playing BG3 or whatever, or Pandora talking about Dragon Age. Like, that stuff I think would be great as an ad. Because you're also then advertising not only your friends and the creators on the platform, but again, you're driving that business back. It's the same thing with like they got rid of hosting. I've never had Taco Bell sleazy, so I don't have anything against Taco Bell. So I'm sure it's great. I've just never had it. I've never been Baja Blasted. But they got rid of hosting, and there's a lot of trouble with trying to get discovered on Twitch. While it's easier versus TikTok, it's still difficult. Any amount of money is a lot of money when you don't fucking know the other person's life and financial reality. Yep. I set a limit to how many creators I can afford to sub to each month, but even that is far more privileged than many. I used to be able to, because I used to be in a spot where I was financially a bit more stable, because I was working a full-time job, I was also working part-time, and I was going to school. And so I was doing all of that, running ragged,
Shambless.
but it was getting done. And I can't talk and fight at the same time, apparently. And, you know, I was able to support, like, 10 of my friends. I can't do that anymore. I can't. Or the way that they did reruns. The way... Skill issue. Shut up, Pandora.
For the last
I love you. Or the way that they used to do reruns was so much friendlier. Now, like, it used to be you could press a button on like an old stream and that would rerun it for you. Now you have to like download it or move it to, if it's on another platform, and then you have to have OBS, and then you have to like mirror it in OBS. Like, it's a whole thing.
The dead throughout Ephira should be resting easy in your father's care, but Gramps shut it all down, flung open the Underworld's gates, and here we are. If I were dead, I'd be mad too.
And that, like, being able to rerun, like, Ampistrano once a week, super helpful, especially for days, like, especially I would say for, like, those of us that either have bad brain days or are chronically ill, but we can't afford to take off from a stream, right? Being able to just do a rerun real quick, that way you're still having, like, I would still hang out and chat, so I'm engaging with the community and stuff like that, but, like, it makes it so much harder now. So it's just, there's been a lot of great changes. Like the modding has come such a long way than it was in 2020. And I think a lot of us can agree. But it's also just like, there are some things that I wish were still a thing. Like hosting, I think, was very helpful. I think the ability to do reruns remotely was very, very helpful. You know, just all of that.
Better.
I'm personally, and maybe this is a controversial take, I think truthfully that creators should be getting, at the minimum, the 60-40 split. Let me use this ad. At a minimum. Because right now it's 50-50. I feel like at a minimum, creators should get 60-40. With the amount of work that we do and like care, because it's care here, care in our Discords, care in our like YouTubes and other spaces too. Like it is a lot of work, and it's work I enjoy doing. Don't get me wrong, but like the fact that makes a difference between if we get $100 this month or if that is $400, that's huge. And yeah, like I said, this is full time for me. So like
Area destroyed.
Pandora, I remember when I was talking about my October plan, which I had been planning even before my computer decided that it wanted to die.
At last.
I already knew I was gonna stream every single day, and because October is my favorite month.
Let me show you the way.
And but also like it'd be really cool, so because we're so close to 2K followers if we hit that right before the month ends. And I remember Pandora was like, don't burn yourself out, like take a day off.
I fail to see why coin need change hands for a blessing from the uncle, though come to think such blessings are most valuable indeed.
But at the same time, it's like I can't afford to take the day off. Those two, me worrying about you, never. Oh, it's like me worrying about you. But like those 2 weeks that I took off in September, granted it wasn't by choice, right? The first week was dealing with the flare, and then the second week was dealing with the computer issues, which are still ongoing. Like, there's not much we can do. We just have to deal with it. But I felt bad for missing it.
I made those docks back there with my bare hands.
Oh.
You know some guys, they tally every skiff and trireme in the drink. We know where you're going.
I mean, it's not really a secret. I'm just saying.
So what if you do? You're just another servant of Kronos. The gods shall punish you when all this is over.
Yeah, what do you know about it? They only care about their own. I'm just a joke to them. Am I a joke to you?
The rich eating the rich. So yeah, it's just...
Wake up, sleepyheads.
Oh, the sheep are coming over here. I don't care. Either. Try to not use the Death Defiance if I don't have to. And I mean, I'll be transparent, right? I am lucky if with all the subs that come in, and again, this is not me bitching and complaining in any way, shape, or form. I am very lucky and I'm very grateful. But Twitch, I make, if it's a good month, I'll make $150. which does help a lot. That helps with the bill, that helps with groceries. But I do have to do extra.
How about we wrap this up?
I need healing.
Wake up, wake up.
No!
That'll show you. Like this now, go ahead.
Don't make me use another one here.
You're gonna pay.
Shamble sheep.
Yes!
Good night.
Night. I'm still mad you made me use a fucking
Don't stand in my way.
Death Defiance, you motherfuck. But yeah, if it's a good month, I make about 150 from Twitch. Would I love for that to be more? Sure. But that's a lot to put on the community to ask for. As someone who is not a content creator and is not even remotely interested in that, content creators can be very privileged at the high end, but really struggling to make ends meet. Yeah. It's okay to acknowledge that the work is hard and emotionally draining to you, though. Two things can be true at once. Yeah. That's why I'm of the belief that nuance is a thing. Out of here with that shit. But yeah, it's tough out there. And like I said, I am very grateful for this experience. I'm grateful for all of you, whether you are able to financially support or not, right? Like, I should have done that before, but it's fine. Yeah, let's do that with the fabric. Oh, that's so mean. So of course I'm like 100 short. Hopefully it pops back up again. Exactly what you were doing to the boss right now is what I need someone to do to my back. It's killing me. Oh my god, Pandora, same. 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 You might like this portion, Pandora. It's all pirate ship stuff. Pomegranate. Whee! Yeah, I need someone to hit me in the back and also step on my back. I want it cracked. Please and thank you. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody.
Enough of this.
Thank you. Let's do that one.
Got that.
Cannonballs! Alright. Onwards and upwards we go. Ugh. I love you're just dying anyways because you're on fire. Wisps. Tula, help me. Good kitty. Good kitty's asleep, and that's okay. But yeah, like I said, I try and make my stuff very accessible, and at the same time, like, I have no problem, since you all especially have been helped out quite a bit. I have no problem being like, hey, no, this is what.
Oh, no, it's Charybdis.
Charybdis, devourer of ships.
He's just a baby. He's just a cute little baby.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
What if no? What if no? What if no?
Yeah, it's so good. Oh, please. Gotcha. Charybdis vanquished.
You'll soon be back for more, won't you?
So, I appreciate y'all just letting me kind of go off on that, but like I said, I know myself and a few other people here are happy to be, or fine to be transparent with it. Important puddle glum, update the dryers, both worked. I knew they would. So proud of you. So yeah, you know, like I said, I'm very grateful for everything.
Charybdis forms within the waters of the sea, a vortex from which not even the sleekest ship can possibly escape.
So
I should probably go.
Can I get some health, please?
So, you know, because the last thing I ever want to do is put pressure on the community. Because I think if you are doing stuff like content creation with the idea of becoming famous, well, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I do it because I love creating stuff. I love vibing with people. And I love working with people and getting to chat with some awesome people too. But genuinely, and like part of the reason I like started this space to begin with was because I didn't have really a space of my own before. And so I wanted to create a space where, you know, I can't decide that this space is safe. That's something that you all have to decide for yourselves, right? But, you know, the fact that we can goof off and just be ourselves and not judged, if I can provide that space where people can just be themselves and talk about, like, hey, having anxiety, having all of these other things, like, I think these are really important topics. And I genuinely, I just love creating shit. I really do. I love learning something new. This was not at all what I was going to do career-wise. It was going to be acting and singing. But I grew up in a family that was a little different, and I won't get into it. But went the psychology route. looking for you everywhere. Please tell me you have a health potion, please. I have a gift for you, husband. Boyfriend. The thing.
That last night you got me was so good. I can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering.
I don't mind in all discussions like this. It's the world we live in. It's hard. We should be able to talk about. Agreed. Moros is also my husband, okay? And so is Nemesis. She just doesn't know it yet. Both, Pandora. I am going to get with 3 of the 4 love interests. There's one, I can appreciate them. They just get on my fucking nerves. I'm gonna be so for real. I just can't do it. I really appreciate the space you create here. It's incredibly cozy. I really need a space like this when I found your channel, so I'm extremely grateful. Oh, Peanut, we're so happy to have you. Sphinx, Moros is fine. He can share.
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind of need.
Fills a certain... Never mind. Horny bin. Oh, see? Prophecy foretold. It has been prophesized. You can't tell me the Greek gods aren't mostly Paul. Exactly.
Wait, what are you even doing here? I thought you were supposed to be bound to the Underworld, but here you are, commandeering warships and whatnot.
I mean, I am a woman of many talents. Icarus.
I am still bound there. I just loosened the bindings a bit. Though I feel absolutely wretched now. So if the legions of Kronos don't stop me soon, my blood curse surely will.
I have many favorite boys. I have a very clear type, apparently. It's those with silver hair, aka Moros. Hello, handlebars. I do too. Okay, wait. Can I share a theory I have? Wait. Because I think Pandora is actually in the game. Can I share my theory? Because I think Dora is in the game. Pandora's in the game. I mean, we've obviously, like, not Pandora. But yes, also at the same time, because she is the witch Medea. I'm talking about Pandora, like as in the Greek figure. I think Pandora is Dora who chills in her tent. I think that's her. Because her name is Dora. Yeah, I didn't know that. And I was like, wait a minute. I feel like this fits. And it also would make sense why she doesn't want to do anything. Because she did one thing. She opened the box. And terrible things happened. I also don't want to do anything. Well, now she's decorating the camp, which is also very Pandora, because she wants to make everything pretty. So, like, I've been thinking that since I first saw her. It didn't start to click with me until the fact that they brought Icarus into the game. Because I was like, oh, shit. That's also very Me Too true. Exactly.
Really? Because you look great. You look well. I mean, unafflicted by a curse of any sort. Maybe a little seasick is all. Just take one of these, hey?
Yeah, give me. Ooh, whenever you deal... I don't know if I'm going to make 7 encounters, Icarus. You have a lot of faith in me. I'm going to just go with the attack strike.
Careful, okay?
Yeah, it's my middle name.
Let's go.
No, don't leave me. Never let go, Jack. Never let go.
Show yourself by the light of the moon.
Ah, no! Is that a cramp? No. No, I'm at 14 health and I hate it. And tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. I'm running for my life. I am gonna fucking die. I'm at 3 hit points. I gotta run. Fuck you. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And though you're... Fuck you. I'm Elby.
For Sister Selene.
You made me use another death defiance, bitch.
The infinite dark.
If you didn't pick up on this, I tend to sing when I'm enjoying things, but also when I'm scared. It's real bad. I keep getting jump scared by this stinking duo. I tried to turn it off. I tried.
With the grace of the moon.
You made me use another death defiance, you beach. You beach. That's gonna be fucking Eris, isn't it? I saw a gotcha for it, but they went AI, so yeah. Oh yeah, I had to lose my streak that I had on them. Because I refused to support AI.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I refuse. Absolutely refuse. What's up,
My
Charon?
lord, is this your ship? It is remarkable. Although I fear
Mons,
with
we can
all
allow that
hostile
through.
vessels
That's fine.
everywhere, that it may come to harm. Or even you.
Hello, buddies.
Smooth sailing all the same.
All right, here's one of... Never mind. We're so good.
Shamblers ahead.
I thought we were going to face Eris next, and I was going to be like, here's the other love interest. I am catch and release queen. I saw I got dropped for him, but then I went, yeah. Yup. Haha, you're on fire.
And now to set a course.
Health, obviously. Oh. It's Charon again, but I'm poor. Help me, I'm poor. I'm gonna be able to get maybe one thing. And that's gonna be health. And that's it.
The foremost ship.
Cool, I can get ashes. Out of ashes.
Like magic. Give back the golden apple that you took from me last time, and I might just let you walk this once. What do you say?
Here's the other love interest. Okay. Sleazy, I love you. And as cool as Eris is, I will not be romancing her. I just can't. I can't, y'all.
You mean the golden apple that you very likely stole?
That one.
Supposedly they
I
grow it in a
wanted
single
to.
garden.
I just can't
I highly
do
doubt
it.
that such a place would let you in.
I wonder if there will be something that will happen with Prometheus and Pandora at some point. I mean, it would make sense with how the interactions with, like, Redacted because I know Selena is lurking and I don't want to spoil. But with how Redacted went and Hades won, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like stuff with Prometheus and Pandora, if there's stuff with Odysseus and Circe, Odysseus and Polyphemus, Odysseus and Poseidon. Like there's so many crossover things that could happen.
Life starts to get a lot more interesting once you accept that you don't always need an invitation to show up. Fine, keep the apple then. I've got a whole lot more.
I don't want it.
How's this?
don't want it.
Stay out of this, Moon. Don't try to hide. Blam!
Ah, Joy! Hello, readers. Hello, Joy. Welcome back. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. Give me like a minute to get through this fight. But y'all, if you are not following Sensitive Joy, please take a second. Follow a very dear friend of mine. I hope you are well. I have missed you. We are fighting Eris right now in Hades and trying to not die. I have to raid and run the lurk to get the kids from the bus, but I adore you and I'll be lurking. I love you so much. Go do the things, and I appreciate your lurk, y'all. If you are coming from Joy's community, thank you so much. And I appreciate the follows we do. Anonymous follows, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Well, no. What about no? What about no? We are playing Hades 2 and trying to romance a bunch of hot gods as you fucking do. Buddies, please no, please no. You were so close to death. You were so close to death. Haha!
Can't drag me back to hell without a fight.
Too late, or he did. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Let me pop over to the raid overlay real quick. If it works. Cool, it's not working. It's fine. But hi, everybody. Welcome on in. I'm D&D Jordan Lee. She, they pronouns. I'm a demi-bi, chronically ill, chronically in pain, award-winning TTRPG content creator, performer, and producer. And welcome on in. We like to play a lot of story games and compare them to aspects of TTRPGs. And, like, I do challenge runs in a bunch of games, too, like Baldur's Gate 3, etc. And again, please, y'all, please go follow a very dear friend of mine, Sensitive Joy, who's just an absolute sweetheart, badass, all around, wonderful.
Golden apple.
And yeah,
Tula,
thank
go
you
for
so
it.
much. How are y'all doing? It's
over.
a sensitive, very high, live, laugh.
Fine work, Tula.
How are you doing? I hope y'all are well. If you are wondering who I am, I used to actually stream with Joy quite a bit because we would play Dead by Daylight together. I've since somewhat retired from Dead by Daylight, but I still play every now and then. I'm at 9 hit points. This is fine. Fine. Yeah. No worries.
Which one would help?
Let's do that
Might
one.
as well.
That gives me at least another one back. I'm too poor.
A passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods.
Same. She drags me out of
Olympus,
retirement every now and
which
then.
now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Mood, live. Absolute mood.
Bit of a climb.
So yeah, we are playing Hades 2, which just came out as of September 25th. And we are taking turns kind of going up to Mount Olympus. We keep getting close to it without actually like getting there because a certain boss keeps kicking our ass. And then going down to the Underworld and fighting Kronos, the Titan of Time. So we're pretty early on in the game still, just as a heads up. Just to warn you and all that jazz. Oh, I haven't done this before. What is
Deep breath, Mel.
Ooh.
Made it this far, and yet the real climb is just about to start.
Yup. Oh, that's
The family
cool.
may be much too proud to ask for help, but it's their time of need. Together, we can all prevail.
That's very cool. I haven't done this before, so that was cool. Let's go.